Friday, everyone. It's so nice to be here. We're almost like halfway through September, but yeah, we're getting close to the fourth quarter of the year. That's kind of exciting and also crazy how fast time flies. But thanks for sticking around for these classes. We're gonna get started. My name is Bianca. We will get started in a child's pose, so make your way there now. And sit the hips back, rest the forehead down. As you start to feel the grounding of this pose, just begin to let out some big exhales through the mouth. Inhale fully. And exhale, relax, send the breath out. Even if your space isn't 100% silent, or if you do have music on, however you're practicing, you can still kind of find your own sense of stillness, your own sense of quiet. If your eyes are open, if you feel safe, you can close your eyes. Start to move the forehead side to side. Allow the hips to sit heavy onto the heels. Just let yourself fully melt. It's important to take moments out of your day where you completely rest and you don't do anything. Unplugging from the screens, from any stimuli, and just being present. So here, even though we're virtual, just still kind of feeling that shared energy of stillness in this pose. Noticing what's going on with your body, anything with your low back, your shoulders, hips. Just check in. Good. And then the next inhale, both hands to the right, please. Left hand can go on top of the right hand. Just take a gentle side bend in your child's pose. Then inhale, walk it forward and to the left. The right hand goes on top of the left hand as you continue to sit your right sit bone towards the right heel. Good. Inhale, center. And this time, high five your hands and then bend at the elbow so that your thumbs touch the back of your neck here. Allow the chest to melt towards the mat if that feels good. And then the next inhale, outstretch the hands, rise up, tabletop. And right away, exhale, cat pose. Tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Good. Continue with this motion. Just invite some freedom through the neck. Every time you round, you exhale. And every time you lift up and arch the back, that's a breath in. You can move at your own pace. Lengthen the breath. Kind of let go of any inhibition in your practice, especially if you're just by yourself. Feel free to start to move, adding on hip circles. Yeah, nice, Lori. Good. Adding on seal pose. Just feeling grounded. It's not many times that we're on the floor throughout our day. And so I think that is one of the kind of very beneficial effects of our yoga practice because you get to almost feel like you're playing. Good. And then from here, outstretch the hands, find puppy pose. Rest the forehead down. Create space in the underarms. Let the hips stack over the knees. And then inhale, peel the forehead off the floor. And then let yourself go forward onto the chest, onto the thighs, all the way to the ground. Good. Hands next to your ribcage. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale again, cobra. Little bigger. Good. Inhale, breath. Little bigger. Exhale down. Last one. Biggest one. Lift up, maybe the elbows straighten here. If not, no worries. And then from here, bend through the right elbow, look to the left. Good. And then other side, bend through the left elbow, look to the right. Inhale back to center. On the exhale, all the way down to the ground. Interlace the hands behind you. Inhale for locust. Lift the legs, lift your head. Keep hugging the hands all the way back towards the heels as you lengthen. Activating the back line, the core, really strong glutes here. Good, exhale, release. Inhale, table. And exhale, child's pose, let that go. Inhale up to tabletop. Adding on, right arm forward and the left leg back. Starting to activate through the front line of the core now. Right thumb up and gaze straight down. Elongate the back of your neck here. And then keep breathing. So notice how high your left heel is. Try to just keep it at hip height. Think of that left leg as an extension of your left side oblique. So just getting really long. And exhale, elbow to knee into the center. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee, mindfully moving with your breath. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Curl in, yeah, inhale. And then take the right hand around, hold on to the left foot. On the inhale breath, begin to press your foot into your hand. Keep lengthening. Try not to angle your hips any sort of way, just neutral. Beautiful. Exhale, release into that lifted stretch, and then hands and knees come down. And take a moment, cat-cow, noticing that strength in that left bicep, and then inhale the left arm forward as you send the right leg back. And then think of zipping your left in or right inseam of the right leg up to the sky. And then find that same alignment. So the zipper is neutral, pointed towards the floor. You can either point or flex your right foot depending on what you like. And then resist gravity here. Keep holding, ribs in. Good, one more breath. Exhale, elbow to knee, into the center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Good, inhale, reach, one more time. And then exhale, left hand comes around, hold on to the right foot. If you can't reach that, no worries, just keep that leg shape as is, and then keep the arm stretching back. Hold steady, breathing, super stable here. Yeah, one more breath. Good, let it go, reach forward and back, and then hands and knees. few more cat-cows here. Breathe in. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale. This next exhale takes you to downward facing dog. Walk the hands a little bit forward. Send the hips up. Breathe. Notice how your back is feeling. Notice how your hamstrings are doing today. Smooth out your breath. Spread out your fingers so that your whole palm will rest onto the mat. As you refine your down dog, feel just even more grounding through your hands and your feet, even more lift through the hips. Yeah, good. Strengthening the shoulders, the biceps, your back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the middle of your mat, please. Once you arrive, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward in space. Bend through the right knee. Reach the left arm high to the sky. Find your twist. Once you're in the twist, you can remain here, kind of feeling that spinal stretch, or you can take circles with that left arm. Or even opening a little bit into a deeper kind of twist. So just feel it out. Perhaps a half bind. Good, and release. Other side, bend through the left knee. Inhale, reach the right hand high, just really getting into the spine and the legs right here. Make sure that left knee is bent very generously, and then you can start to move or just hold the pose. Perhaps you also want to roll the wrist. Observe where in your body you feel this pose the most. Maybe it's the right leg. Maybe it's in the spine, the torso twist. If you took that bind, take it here. Good. Softly release back down to the ground. Halfway lift, even out. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. Hold on to the elbows. Good. Shake your head yes and no here. Sway side to side if that feels good. And we're going to add on here just a few rounds of this. Inhale, circle up to the right. Stand up straight and take the forearms above your head. And then circle back down towards the left side. Yeah. Ground your feet, spread your toes, keep going. One more time this side. On the exhales, go down. Yeah. Good. Once you're arrived at the bottom, switch forearms, circle up to standing the left side. Good. Exhale, go down. So just start to feel the way you're massaging the body and the internal organs, the kind of working the spine, the skeletal structure as you move like this. We'll meet at the top. Take the arms overhead, look up. Feet are separated, exhale, back bend. Good, inhale, rise. And then interlace the hands, take a side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Nice, Josh. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Left hand to sacrum. Spin and look towards the left. Keep your feet planted. Yeah, nice, Lori. Inhale, center, other side. Right hand to sacrum. Maximize the motion in the hips. Good. Come back to center, interlace hands behind you, lift chest expansion. On the exhale, fold forward with your bind, bend the knees. Kind of savoring in these kind of slow, very intentional movements. Good. Hands to the ground. Inhale, half lift. On the exhale, move your right foot to the center of your mat as you send the left leg high to the sky. So finding a standing splits right here. Once you're there, bend and straighten through the left leg. Doesn't matter how high your leg is right now. Yeah, every time you bend and straighten through the left leg, notice what that does to the right hamstring. If you can, use your gaze towards your right knee. So the back of your neck can stretch. The next time your left knee is bent, bend the right knee and lower the left knee to the ground. Now you're back down. Move the right heel forward for your half splits and send the fingers forward more so you can really maximize that right side feeling. And then it's up to you if you want to simply hold this pose or bend at the right knee, getting into the left hip flexor, into the groin region. If you like to bike or surf, this kind of motion is really helpful just to loosen up the hips so you're more flexible. Good. Just a few more breaths. And then everyone bend through the right foot, right knee rather. Place the left hand somewhat forward. Inhale, rainbow the right hand up. Take a hold of the back foot. And then try to orient your left toes to face the ceiling. Think of this as a different version of that kind of bird dog back bend we did earlier. Slowly release the back leg. Tuck the left toes, lift yourself up, and then lift the left leg on an inhale for your standing splits. This time, just hold the pose. In your standing splits, try to relax your neck so that you're not cranking and looking up. On the exhale, crouch and curl, both knees bend, lift your heels. Point your knees forward as you lift the arms. So try to balance using your core. Open up through the underarm space. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Other side. Inhale, the right leg up. Good. Once you're there, start to bend and straighten through that right leg. And it could be any amount of height with this right leg. Yeah, nice. Just feeling that feeling of yourself being upside down, the skull, that fresh blood flow. Keep breathing. The next time the right knee is bent, you'll also bend through the left knee and slowly descend your right knee to the ground as you stretch the left leg. So hopefully that was somewhat smooth of a transition for you. And then allow your fingers to keep going forward so you can maximize the length of the spine. Even out the hips, find enough space between your left heel and the right knee. Good. And then if you started to add the movements, or you want to now, bend into the left knee, look forward with the spine, really feel that right front pocket stretch. Yeah, move at your own pace. Just get really cozy in your body, see what you want and what you need here. Doing good. Maintain the deep breaths. Exhale. The next time your left knee is bent, just stay there. Place the right hand forward somewhat and inhale, rainbow the left arm up. If you can reach, take a hold of the back foot. As you do this, try to engage your lower core away from your thigh, maximizing the right quad stretch. Breathe. You can even bend through the left elbow, just deepening that sensation. And slowly release. Hands to the ground, tuck the right toes. Inhale, right leg up. Find your regular standing splits. Focus on the right knee, or left knee rather. Lift your left inner arch up. And then both feet on the ground. Very good. Slowly lower down into your crouch and curl. Lift your heels, and then you can wrap your hands around your shins so you can stretch your back, or go in for a crow pose. Plant your hands, shift forward, spread your fingers wide. Maybe the toes don't lift the earth, maybe one at a time or together, and balance for 5 breaths. So you're in crouch and curl, working on the neck, or you're in crow. Good, we got 2 more breaths here. And everyone to frog pose. So widen the feet, move side to side, open up left side, left arm. Good. Sit the hips lower and lift the head. Good, other side, right arm up. Exhale. From here, hopper step or chaturanga all the way back to your downward facing dog. In your down dog, take 5 breaths. Two more. Last one. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Keep the left heel lifted, rise up, crescent lift. Spread the right toes, ground your right ball line of your foot. Settle into the depth of the right knee, rib cage in. Yeah, and then stack your shoulders over the hips. Feel that spaciousness through the back ribs. And from here, hands behind you, just take 1 chest expansion. On the exhale, transfer the weight into the right foot, warrior 3. Lift the left leg. So hopefully this feels like when your right knee was on the ground. So keep that left leg lower than hip height or at hip height, nothing higher. Doing very good, keep breathing. And then on the release, left heel down, warrior 1. Arms high to the sky. And just feel kind of that spaciousness through the hips and the hamstrings. Try to orient your toes forward and your heels down. And from there, straighten out through the right leg, reach forward, inhale. On the exhale, go down to the floor, pyramid pose. Feel free to bend the right knee slightly here. And then on the inhale, right hand high, revolved triangle. So we're just building on kind of the foundational things we started in the beginning. Think of neutral hips, both legs straight, and the spine finding that twist. Should feel familiar. Good. And then then from here, right hand down, reorient yourself, bend the right knee, find warrior 3 with your hands on the ground. So this might look similar to your standing splits, or it might not. And then from there, bend your right knee. If you can, start to lift your right hand for revolved half moon pose. Breathe. Other variation, just go back to revolved triangle. If you feel like you can't breathe here, lower the left heel, okay? So just feel it out. If you have a block, that would help as well. Good, good, good. Hands down, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Yeah, we made it. Good. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, up, peel back. 2 more times, exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Last, exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant the hands, move the right foot, and hover in this stretch. If you're wanting to do an arm balance, you can go into hurdler's pose, Ekapada Kundanyasana. If it feels good to lower down to your elbows, that's nice too. Breathe deeply from those deep belly breaths. Good. And then peel yourself up, tuck the left toes. We're going to add on here, side plank, left hand down, and the right hand high. And then remember, you can always lower your left knee to the ground. Try to point your zipper forward to the right wall. Exhale brings you down to plank. Inhale, shift. Knees to the ground or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Three more breaths. Two more. Press the chest to the thighs, bend the knees if needed. Last breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent. You may need to widen the stance here, or just simply explore the proportion. So if you want to step the right toes back, if you feel pretty good where you landed, that's great. And neutralize those hips. Try to remove any twisting from the torsos. Stand tall. Arms so strong that you can feel your biceps working. Continue to breathe space into the underarms, into the lats. Good. Hands behind you. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, transfer the weight. Warrior 3. I need to redo that because I'm too close to the couch. Good. Keep breathing. And then you may need to bend through that left knee to really find that stability. That's great if you need that. Helps the joints, it helps the muscles activate, fire up. Use those triceps, hold you up. Use your core, hold you up. Keep breathing. Yeah, nice, Lori. Good, good. Right heel down, warrior 1. Again, long spine here, ribs lift off the hips. Feel free to widen the stance. When you're ready, straighten through the left leg, reach the arms forward, breathe in. On the exhale, very slow descent to your pyramid pose. Hopefully your right heel is grounded, but if not, for the low back, you can lift that right heel a little bit. Yeah, this is very good for circulation, just like those inner organs. Good for your neck. Good. Right hand down, inhale the left hand high. Going in for your revolved triangle this side. Find space. Let the crown of the head keep lengthening forward. In the twist, it's really important to breathe. Good. On the exhale, left hand down. Very good work. Bend through the left knee. Find standing splits. Right leg high. Or this like supported warrior 3, 5. And then bend through the left leg. You can stay or lift the left arm. Find your revolved half moon pose. Very strong pose here. Left hand can be on the sacrum. Find the twist, shine the chest. Yeah. Good. Left hand down, right knee down, and you made it. Inhale the arms up. On the exhale, for your back bend, move the left foot forward if you need. Nice. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale, back bend, strengthening your ability to back bend here. Inhale. Don't be afraid to look up. Open up the chest. Inhale up. On here, exhale, runner's lunge, plant the hands. Moment of rest or a bit of work into hurdlers. A lot of options. Add on to some neck stretches if you need it. Looking right and left, continuously trying to relax your traps. Breathing into any tightness through the legs. And then if you came down, arise up, tuck the right toes, right hand stable in front of the shoulder somewhat, and step to your side plank. Gathering all that core strength, back, arms for this side plank. Neutralize your pelvis. Try not to let it tilt towards the ceiling. Yeah, good. And release, plank. Feel free, head straight to dog or child's pose. Very good. 5 breaths in your child's pose. I mean your down dog, excuse me. Perfect. One more breath. Good. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, hop to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Your first chair of class today. Sit down, arms up, forward, or at your heart space. Try to upright yourself more so than going really deep. Yeah, good. Inhale, breath, arms up. Exhale, open twist, right hand opens. Follow your right thumb, walk your feet together. On the inhale, hands up, left knee up. On the exhale, figure 4. Hands to heart space. If you're really feeling your wrists feel strong, you can go into a flying pigeon here. Hands can go to the ground. You can maximize that glute strength, the right hamstring strength through just holding the pose, right? So we're using our own body weight to strengthen. All right, good job. Inhale, lift the left knee up, arms up. Then, just like when we were on the floor, right hand holds onto the left foot. When you have that grip, if you can't reach, just right hand to hip. And then kick up, revolved dancer's pose. Breathe. Yes, try to point your belly button forward here. Yeah, very good. Release everyone, pyramid. Let it go. Right toes can or flex here if you can. And then open up warrior two. Right knee. Very good job. Just to give that right thigh a bit of rest. And then inhale, straighten the legs, look up, both hands. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift, gaze up, ribs high. Exhale, warrior two. One last, inhale. And exhale. Really guiding the breath with the movement. Inhale, reverse. Just one more breath in there. And then on the exhale, extended side angle, yogi's choice, any variation. Elbow to thigh, make sure you're leaning back though. Bind, both arms forward. Birds of paradise, anything goes here. Looking good. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg super straight. On the exhale, triangle pose. Hand to shin or floor or block. Left hand to hip, inhale, reverse warrior. On the exhale, half moon. Bend through the right knee, lunge. Think of this as an open hip warrior three. Take your time. If you want, right hand on the ground, left knee bends, right? We've been exploring these shapes all class. This time, hip is open though. Yeah, beautiful warrior. Keep breathing, everyone. And release, reverse triangle. And exhale, hands to hips, bend the right knee, return to chair. Try to even out your feet if you kind of moved around a little bit. And then take your hand and arm variation for your chair pose. Nice, you guys. Weight into the glutes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open twist left. Align your knees. Neutralize your hips. They're still pointing forward. And then on the inhale, arms high, right knee high. Exhale to your figure four. Right ankle, left thigh. The gaze starts to shift lower to about 45 degrees down. If you're really feeling arm bouncy, you can go for it here. Or focus on the balance. Your body holding you up in this one-legged pose. Good. Inhale the right knee up, straighten the left leg, and then left hand holds onto the right foot. No pressure, you can just stay standing up, find the balance, or if you want, kick back a little bit. There's this push and pull happening in this pose. The right knee kind of turns out a little bit. Keep the zipper neutral. Nice, you guys, very good. Release into pyramid. Let it go. And then inhale, stretch that the left toes high to the sky. Give it a moment, just, that pose really kind of activates through the hamstrings, so just stretch it out. And then plant the left foot, inhale, warrior two. Left leg. Crawl your foot forward so you really kind of notice that. Yeah, I know it's warm. Inhale, straighten legs, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. One last, exhale. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then stay here for 2 rounds of breath. Exhale, left elbow to thigh, extended side angle, and then start to build from there. Strong foundation in the feet. Binds are welcome. Any variations here. Very good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen left leg straight. Exhale softly, gently into triangle pose. Find that leverage of your hips pulling back and the torso lengthening forward. Nice. And then inhale, lift. Reverse warrior, take your bind, or right hand to hip rather, and then exhale to half moon pose. Go ahead. Open up your right side chest, your right side shoulder. Very good. You are so strong in that bottom leg. You can grab the floor and then grab your right foot gently. If that doesn't work, just keep building from where you are today. Very good. Slowly release, reverse. And hands to hips. Take it forward. Sit back, chair. Even it out. Lift the heels, arms up. And then exhale, crouch and curl down to the ground or crow pose. Take your variation. Crouch and curl or crow. Everyone, sit down, boat pose. Strong core, strong back. Maybe straighten the legs if you have space. Yeah, keep lifting the chest. And nice, butterfly the feet and the knees. Pull onto the shins, inhale, back bend. Exhale, round. And inhale, back bend, hold onto the ankles, the shins. And exhale, move the feet forward as you fold forward. Letting the low back kind of unwind here. Nice. Inhale, lift yourself up. Find a V shape with your legs. Toes to the sky. Inhale, reach up. On the exhale, grab, touch, reach for your toes, your feet, ankles. As you fold forward, just wrapping up. And maybe this weekend you might feel a little bit of soreness in the glutes, hamstrings, maybe the back. That's all part of building strength. Inhale, lift the chest and lower all the way to the ground here. Scoot yourself forward. Starting out with figure 4, right knee, or right heel, ankle to the left thigh. Soften. You can close your eyes now. You can unwind through the sacrum, press it down. Connect your shoulder blades onto the ground, the back of the head. Good. And then outstretch your left leg. Take a hold of the right foot. Hug it in to the side. And then straighten the right leg to the sky, any amount. Just continue to relax there. Your right knee doesn't have to be straight. Good. Bend the right knee into your chest and then take a side version of this pose. Right leg to the side. Ground your left hip. And bend the right knee. Supine twist, right leg, right arm extends. The right knee twists over, not twists, sorry. Right knee points to the left. We don't want to twist the knee. Breathe into the outer right hip, low back. And center, inhale. Excuse me. Left side, figure 4. Take a hold of your right thigh here. Actively draw your left shin to your chest, as long as that feels right. Feel the support of the mat onto your whole body. And then very slowly release through the right leg only. Take a hold of the left foot. Hug it in, somewhat of a half happy baby. And then straighten the left leg to the sky, center-wise. Or rather than straighten, just extend, so wherever that lands for you. Try to ensure that your whole back is still resting onto the mat, especially your head. From here, softly bend into the left knee, and then exhale, extend the left leg to the side. So you can hold on to your shin, your calf, maybe your foot. Soften, slow down. And then hug your left thigh in. Go ahead and find your supine twist. Left thigh crosses the right. Extend the left arm and look to the left. Good. Inhale, center, please. Knees into the chest. Take a happy baby. Hold on to the feet, ankles, shins. And then if it feels right, you can also do a straddle stretch. extend the legs. And then we'll do one more pose here. Bring the feet together, ground the feet to the earth. We'll take one bridge to even everything out. Breathe in. And exhale, slowly return to the floor. You can take your Shavasana with your knees bent, or you can extend the legs. Resting pose. Let yourself fully relax. Hug your shoulder blades in and down. And feel a sense of release and relaxation here. There's something very humbling about laying on the floor. Noticing that there's really not much that you need to feel good, just your breath. Relax the jaw, relax the face. Good. And then on the inhale, start to awaken fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. And then outstretch the arms overhead, give it a big stretch. Hug the knees into your chest and roll to your favorite side here. Take your time. And onto your seat as you lift. No rush at all. Once you arrive, you can do a few neck stretches. Sit up tall. If you're laying down, just stay there. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, we bow forward, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all for taking your lunch hour with me. Make sure you drink lots of water and that you enjoy. Take it easy. And have a good rest of your Friday, a great weekend.
Thanks, Bianca.
You're
Have a
welcome.
great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bianca.
So good to have you in class. Take care.